We're going to do you an original tune here. One of my favorite songs. It's called Annie Moved On, written by the great Luke Gitchel.
I'm just going to let that resonate. The great.
What does the music here do for the area?
The music does for every person what it does for me, and it excites me.
Welcome to My Basement Sessions. Today we are featuring the music of the Journeymen. This episode is sponsored by DW Video, your creative content creators.
When I first met Annie, she told me we should be together. She told me that she would love me forever. But now she's gone away, and I cry every day, and I just can't hide these feelings deep inside. And he moved on. She told me someday she'd be gone. She told me to change and try to rearrange, but I knew all along my Annie would move on.
The Journeyman has been a long time coming. I met Luke when I was, 21, 20, right? I'm not going to tell you I'm from, and I just have always been, ever since I've met him, I've only ever played in a band with Luke. I don't know, we just have always been friends.
I tried to be the man she wanted me to be, but the eyes look upon, the heart doesn't see. Now time's a one-way track, you can never get it back, and I knew all along my Annie would move on. And he moved on. She told me someday she'd be gone. She told me to change and try to rearrange, but I knew all along my Annie would move on.
My first lesson was actually with Luke Gitchel when we played tonight together. So that was my first experience with bluegrass music for sure. I started out playing the guitar and really didn't have a huge interest into it until I finally got my hands on a violin or a fiddle, So.
And he moved on. She told me someday she'd be gone. She told me to change and try to rearrange, but I knew all along my Annie would move on. Yes, I knew all along my Annie would move on.
You come from a musical family.
Yep.
When did you feel that music was going to be something for Luke?
Boy, I guess it would have been years ago. Me and Dad, I don't remember how old I was. I was around 11 or 12, maybe 13. Me and Dad were driving around and we seen these guitar signs they were made like arrows to a festival. So we went to this music festival, and there was people jamming all over the place, whole campgrounds full of musicians, which I didn't even know existed. So I got my guitar out, me and Dad got our guitars out, and we had the best weekend of our life. We weren't even trying to go anywhere, we were just rambling around, probably fishing culverts or something. So yeah, after that I was like, this is definitely for me.
Luke Gitchel and I have been playing music for about 20 years, for about as long as I've been playing mandolin.
Said go get you get a little faster. She fell down and go roll over. She got up with a mouthful of clover. Love my pie, love my pudding, love gal that they call Santa good. Love my pie, love my pudding, love gal that they call Santa good. Grab your gal and pat her on the head. If she don't like biscuits, feed her cornbread, circle it, then spread out wide. Grab your partner and go hold while you love my pie, love my pudding, love gal that calls Santa good. Love my pie, love my pudding, love gal that calls Santa good. Chase that rabbit, chase that squirrel, chase that pretty girl round the world. Well, the crow hopped down and the birdie hopped in. There's a pretty girl out and gone again. Love my pie, love my pudding, love gal, calls Santa good. And I love my pie, love my pudding, love gal that calls Santa good.
I had heard about the mandolin, I heard about bluegrass music, and I played a few gigs. And after I started, I don't know, people started liking what I was doing. And I was like, I think I can do this. So I just kept going for it, and I think it was the feedback I was getting from people. So, but it may have been ingrained all along.
Music is music for me. To be honest with you, bluegrass isn't really my thing. I'm more swing and honky-tonk, country rockabilly kind of feels and motifs. I like bluegrass a lot, but honestly, anything is fun when you play with your friends.
Please welcome, all the way from Howard City, on the guitar, Luke Gitchel.
Oh, thank you, folks. Thank you.
He wrote this song.
I wrote this quite a years back, and once I had this band, I was like, I got to record this one. And they nailed it, so here we go. Ready, boys?
Yep.
I took down your picture and left a spot on the wall, reminding me of what used to be before love took the fall. Your memory lingers, my heart sees you each day. When I see a faded flower with blue eyes, look my way. And I still love you even though you've gone away. And I still think of you when blue eyes look my way. Light her up. They all tell me that our love didn't last. She's moved on, found someone. I'm just a thing of the past. I'm willing to accept it, take it day by day. I can't help but think of her when blue eyes look my way. And I still love you even though you've gone away. And I still think of you when blue eyes look my way.
Well, it's local. That's one great thing. You know, it's close to home and close to everything else I do. But also, I mean,
believe what he says. He's a fiddle player. You can't trust any of them.
they're a great group of guys, like you can see. You know, they have a lot of fun. Like to get together, and this is our release. You know, we all got day jobs, and this is what we come together to do to kind of get rid of some of the stress of everyday living. You know.
Bluegrass moves your hips no matter how you try to not dance to it. It does. I mean, it moves. It's got that bass, boom, 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 you know, and the mandolin chopping back, and the, you know, just the fact that it's just it's humans playing stringed instruments, and that's it, right? There's no amps involved. There's nothing. So it's just pure music.
Here's what I wrote. Well, this is also on a CD called "You Pulled One Over on Me." Yeah, go kick set.
With this group, I've known these guys all for a long time, and they were all in separate bands. And I always thought, man, that would be the band if I could get them together.
I've been the same old guy, 5 years with a heart that died. I don't get out much anymore. I meant to stay a single man, keep the dice right in my hand. That way there's no way I can lose. He pulled one over on me. I don't know how he did. I have my heart like the way it hits. Somehow you've got to help me just to see how you pulled one over on me.
They're not only like my best friends, they're also the best pickers in Michigan that I know of, and that's not being biased. You know, besides I like being the weak link because they make you play, you know.
More fragile than it used to be. Let me down easy up you do. I wish I could walk away. I can't see the light of day with this wall down on my eye. You pulled one over on me. I don't know how you did. You have my heart like the way it hits. Somehow you've got to help me just to see how you pull one over on me.
I don't do anything musically for anybody but myself. I love it that they love it. That's a really icing on the cake when people like it, but I did it for a living for a while, and it wasn't for me. I just like to keep it fun. Oh, that's why you're laughing. I should have known.
I don't know how you did. Get my heart like the way it hits. Somehow you've got to help me just to see how you pulled one over on me. Somehow you've got to help me just to see how you pulled one over on me. Hey, it's a not so hot right there. Thank you, folks.
I guess we'll be paying till the end of time. At least that's how it is with that woman of mine. Oh Lord, I think I want my rib back. Well, this is wrong, and baby, that ain't right. I'm working trying to please that woman day and night. She never satisfied, although I try to do the best that I can.
Brian Oberlin, the Mandolin guy there, we were, we had met, I was about 17, he was 22 or 3, and we started playing together. That's when I got a real, not only just a desire, but even a fire for it, because he pushed me to play better, do better.
Sofa, her sister's got my
and it brings harmony, and I love it because of the harmony. And that's exactly how people should harmonize with each other, like the musicians do.